welcome back to another episode of Tea with Chi, where we talk about you and we talk about me. Hold on, I need to sip on my tea before we get into all the vibes. Refreshing. Today, we'll be talking about none other than Temi Otedola's three-part, three-country wedding. Temi spanned 3 countries, Iceland, Monaco, and Dubai, to get married to her long-term boyfriend, Mr. Easy. And as the queen of my big fat Nigerian wedding, you know I had to analyze this big fat Nigerian wedding. But first, let's go to commercial break. Today's episode is sponsored by Naturium. When I tell you their Glow Getter body oil and body butter combo, oh baby, you can see the shine on the skin. I rely on this combo to give me that everyday glow. Everybody knows that consistency is the key to the skin you love. Thank you, Naturium. Now let's get back to the show. So guys, we all know that Temi Otedola is the queen of iconic socialite fashions. And with the beginning of her wedding series starting out with that impeccable Wiederhoft dress, oh baby. Now, Wiederhoft is known for his silhouettes, his corsets, and that strappy back. And Temi didn't miss a beat with her custom Wiederhoft dress. Wasn't it just to die? I give a rating of 9.8321.5. Okay. For her second civil ceremony look, she went with this cutesy black and white polka dotted avant-garde large bottom skirt Christopher John Rogers dress, and OMG. Have you ever seen anything better? If you ask me, Temi is really redefining what it is to be an elegant socialite bride. My rating, 8.173.2, okay? Okay, now let's go to the next look. For Temi's trad, she decided to go with Zac Posen for her traditional Nigerian wedding look. You know, that cream with those pleats, that head tie. And there's a lot of controversy around that, with people feeling like she should have gone with a Nigerian designer. Nonetheless, I love the fact that she went with Zac Posen. It's outside of Zac Posen's wheelhouse, and that's exactly what she needed. A designer to sort of stretch the limits, blend culture and creativity. And that dress, ooh baby, so creamy. Am I right? Or am I right? Because you know I'm never wrong. Rating, 10 out of 10, okay? And then, I would be remiss without talking about that second trad look. You know, that corsetti, bluish, purpley inside, cinching at the waist, the big coat with the flowers, the head tie with the veil. Oh, Temi. The combination of those colors I've never seen before, but I definitely surmise that a lot of brides will be using it in their upcoming fashions. Am I right? Or am I right? OMG, the drama. That inner corset just looked like silk, butter, and milk all together, creamy goodness, hugging onto her body like water. I was obsessed. Temi, for that look, you get a rating of 20.327325 out of 10. Because girl, the creativity has never been seen before. So that look was off the Richter scales, okay? Okay. If it's one thing I love, it's an innovative bride. And I love the fact that for her get ready look, she didn't go with the normal, you know, overly poofy robe or the silk robe look. She went with a vintage D-squared look that gave, I'm getting ready effortlessly. For that look, Temi, I give you an 8.573. Now, let's get into the white wedding looks. That Fendi couture. Temi, call me. I need to know who your stylist is. Whoever Temi's stylist is really understands her body, understands the drama, the emotion she's trying to invoke with every look. With each look, gave a different romantic story, gave a feeling, gave something for you to hold on to. That Fendi haute couture white wedding dress with the big sleeves, the drama, it was giving Audrey Hepburn. It was giving regal. With that Icelandic background, oh baby, you know how to tie in a fashion look with a background piece. And for that, I give you a rating of 9.732.17.5, okay? Okay. For Temi's second white wedding look for her reception, she went with this House of Gilles sheer yet covered dress, and I loved it. A lot of people felt like it was too plain, but have you seen the backdrop? Did you see the drapings? It had this sheer yet covered effect that I was absolutely obsessed with. Not to mention, she looked so beautiful being hugged by Mr. Easy throughout the reception. Her husband, her background was the drama. I love that she kept it simple but elegant. For that, I give her a rating of 8.972. Okay? Okay. And last, but certainly not least, that hot springs, after party next day look that she had was the definition of teasy peasy too squeezy. Effortlessly walking down that hot springs with her husband, newly married, freshly minted. Oh, baby. It gave, I don't have to try too hard. I am the moment. Temmie, all in all of your looks were 10 out of 10, and I was simply obsessed. Shout out to your stylist and you for the creativity. I know what you're talking about. Okay? Okay. Bye, guys.